Welcome to today's lesson of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In this lecture, we'll look at the concepts of management. In the present context, the term management is used in three alternative ways. One, management as a discipline. Discipline refers to a field of study having well-defined concepts and principles. When we refer to management as a discipline, we include in it the various relevant concepts and principles, the knowledge of which aids in managing. So when we look at management as a discipline, we are looking at the various concepts and principles that define management concepts. And this includes the knowledge and abilities to manage. Two, management as a group of people. Sometimes we refer to management as a group of people in which we include all those personnel who perform managerial functions in organizations. In this context, management refers to people that come together to provide a desired managerial leadership, to perform managerial leadership and perform managerial functions for the services and success of an organization. And three, management as a process. In studying management discipline, we generally refer to management as a process. A process can simply be defined as systematic method of handling activities. That is to say, management is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. However, the management process can be treated as a complex one, which can be referred to as an identifiable flow of information through interrelated stages of analysis directed towards the achievement of an objective or a set of objectives. So when we look at management as a process, we are looking at a cycle of activities and functionalities that put together help the organization to achieve its objectives. It is a concept of dynamic rather than static existence in which events and relationships must be seen as dynamic, continuous, and flexible, and as such must be considered as a whole. So another dimension of seeing management as a process is that it is dynamic, it is flexible, it is fluid, and it is continuous. It gives room for adjustment when discharging managerial functions. Meaning of management. The term management has been defined differently by different authorities. Few of the important definitions of management, classified on the basis of their concept, are discussed below. A. Functional concept of management. As a process, management is what a manager performs. Under this classification of management definition, we have the definition of William Spriegel, who noted that management is that function of an enterprise which concerns itself with the direction and control of the various activities to attain the business objectives. So according to Spriegel, management concerns itself with directing and controlling the activities of an organization with a view of attaining business objectives. 2. Lewis A. Allen defined management as planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling of technical, financial security, and accounting activities. So according to Allen, management involves the planning of activities, the organizing of activities, giving managerial command, coordinating managerial responsibilities, and controlling of the technical, financial, and accounting activities of an enterprise. Of course, with a view to attaining organizational objectives. B, human relation concept of management as a technique of getting things done. Under this classification, we have the definition of Money and Raleigh, who define management as the act of directing and inspiring people. So to them, management is all about directing and inspiring people. To direct people is to give people a focus, and to inspire people is to help them actualize or maximize their work energies. 2. Race A. Appley define management as getting things done through the efforts of other people. So according to this author, the whole concept of management is for an individual to get things done by coordinating other people or putting other people to work. C. Leadership and decision-making concept of management as an art and science of decision-making and leadership. Under this categorization, we have the definition of Donald Cloud, who sees management as the act and science of decision-making and leadership. So according to this author, the whole concept of management revolves around making decisive decisions and providing the desired leadership that will of course lead the organization to greater heights. Secondly, we have the definition of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, who define management as the art and science of preparing organizations, of preparing, organizing, and directing human efforts to control the forces and utilize the material of a nature for the benefit of them. We also have the definition of Ralph C. Davis, who define management as the function of executive leadership anywhere. So these two definitions focuses on the leadership aspect of management, where there is somebody in the helm of affairs who directs and coordinates activities of the organization with the sole aim of achieving organizational objectives. G. Productivity concept of management as a technique of increasing productivity. Here we have the definition of F.W. Taylor, who sees management as the act of knowing what you want to do in the cheapest way. Here, the focus is on achieving what you want to do through efficiency and effectiveness. We also have the definition of John F. Smith, who defined management as the art of securing maximum results with a minimum of effort, so as to secure maximum prosperity and happiness for both employer and employee, and give the public the best public service. E. Integration concept of management as a coordinator of human and material resources. Under this categorization, we have the definition of Keith and Gubilini, who define management as a force that integrates men and physical plant into an effective operating unit. So in this definition, the focus is on the harmonization of human efforts as well as the physical plan, so that we can achieve the objectives of an organization. We also have the definition of Banerjee, who define management as the total task of welding into a single working force men, money, machinery, materials, and methods. So in this definition, the management involves putting together men, money, machinery, materials, and methods. Finally, we have the definition of Wheeler, who defined management as the coordination of human and material resources towards the achievement of organizational objectives, as well as the organization of the productive functions essential for achieving stated or accepted economic goals. To conclude, we can say that the various definitions of management do not run contrary to one another. Management is the sum total of all those activities that A. determine objectives, plans, policies, and programs. B. secure men, material, machinery cheaply. C. put all these resources into operations through sound organization. 4. direct and motivate the men at work. 5. supervise and control their performance. And 6. provide maximum prosperity and happiness for both employer and employees and the public at large. Thank you and God bless you as you support us by sharing this lecture, 2, by following us on our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship, and 3, by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Entrepreneurship Teacher.